scenery around these parts. Hello, everyone. Good morning. How are you all doing? It's great to see you here, Doc the Snorlax. Great to see you, Sharn. Hope you all... Well, Doc, I know you just woke up. I hope you're off to a pleasant wake-up so far. Hello, Queen Claire. Good morning. Yes, I'm pulling a Jape here. I'm having a bit of a laugh, as one might say. Let me, there we go. That was the imposter Manxanon that momentarily usurped my place. That's an inside joke for other folks who were able to catch last night's Top Dog Anime Oregon Trail 2 stream. I did perish. I was on the trail and I did perish, but it was a fun. It was a roller coaster, and we encountered a seeming, maybe a previous, maybe an ancestor. That's something I didn't really think about, but potentially an ancestor of mine. Although, yeah, I'm not sure how recently my ancestors. Yeah, I think that's plausible. I think that's plausible. But anyway, I was having a little bit of a joke there. How are you folks going? How are you folks doing? Gulliver sent me a weird souvenir. Let's check it out. So although I did catch the pond fish I was looking for yesterday, the thing is I quite want to, oh, that's cool. An elder mask. I think I might put that in... Yeah, put that on the wall somewhere quickly. But I still want to make that third pond for myself. I think I'm going to put it kind of behind my Nook's Cranny a bit. For now... Boy, one of these days I need to start, like, decorating my house again or something. Such a mess. I would just like to... I mean, I still have an ice pillar. I never finished decorating this main room, or, in fact, many of my rooms. So maybe one of these days. But yeah, just to be clear, I wasn't poking fun at VTubers or anything like that, but just getting that image from Oregon Trail as how did those get planted so closely together? Who messed that up? Couldn't have been me. Oregon Trail 2, though. What a game. I can only imagine what an experience it is. With all functions. With all functions, working. Thank you, Queen Claire, for getting that clip. I appreciate that. I was, yes, indeed, an imposter on stream, momentarily. Oh, but yes, how are you? How are you folks doing? I am, Oh, Sharn, I missed this drawing yesterday. This second drawing entirely. The long process of crafting fish bait. Thank you for that. Oh, it is. It certainly is a process. I still need to go after that tuna. I don't know if I'm going to do that today. I may... with how pure fishing has gone for me in the past, I am almost certainly most inclined to go ahead and just make a lot of fish bait off stream for that one. I'm apparently comfortable subjecting you all to that nonsense in small amounts, but for going after those pure fish, there's already been a couple of times where I've gone through like 30 things of fish bait on the pier, and not a nibble of the particular fish that I was looking for anyway. So I do want to be prepared when I go after that tuna. Later. Later. And I'm clearing up some pond room here. It doesn't have to be a big one, you know? And I might need to move some more of these flowers besides. But getting a start here. I might also, I hope it's not too disruptive, kind of. But I might, I might detour and just do solo round stuff for a bit as well. I do hear that present going overhead. Yeah, certainly, Sharn. If you want to post it in the chat, just let me know so that I can give you permission to post links. Low battery. I guess it's been a while since I've plugged this one in. That's actually why I keep a cord like right next to my desk for that, though. Oh yeah, let's figure out what this is. Let's see what this is. But yeah, Sharna, please. I'm always curious to hear what people are working on. Love seeing art in progress. Pretty much always. Ow. Okay, I think I have... Do I have this one, actually? I don't think so. I think that is a new menu chalkboard. I might replace the one outside my museum with that one. Alright, put it in the Discord. Great. Oh, look at that doggo. That looks like such a happy dog. Definitely getting those faces really well, I think, Sharn. Just in my opinion, but absolutely getting, like, the good quality of those pet faces. And so Doc's wondering, how does one unlock designing the island with landscaping and such? So I think there's like a couple of things that you'll have to do. If Tom Nook is starting to talk to you about Project K, that will be like your next, that really is your next goal. And I think that might be, you might have to get your island to 3 stars with Isabelle, if I remember right. And I think, you know, also, like, you'll have to go through and finish off your neighbors if you haven't. You might need, I don't remember. Folks, feel free to chime in here if I'm missing stuff, getting stuff around, always. I'm not sure if you need a full island in terms of, like, all full 10 neighbors, but I do think you need to get it to 3 stars. I'm pretty sure you have to get, like, you know, the tutorial neighbors out of the way, the ones that it kind of mandates you bring over to your island. And if I remember right, once you hit 3 stars and possibly satisfy other conditions, you'll get you'll complete Project K, and I think that's when, yeah, that's when they'll give you the terraforming ability. Yeah, thank you, Sean, I appreciate that. It's funny, I frequently wish that I had a more encyclopedic knowledge of this game and its many mechanics. And especially, I find myself just with such a faint memory of the starting conditions and things like that, that, well, I do appreciate people filling in my memory gaps. Now, I already dropped that recipe there, that's good. That is good. Alright, now is when I am going to slip into those solo rounds, I think. Leaf is here, but I don't think I have any reason to get excited about that. Sharn only started in July, so you can kind of remember the starty thingies better. Yeah, that's tremendously helpful. Already grabbed my bottle recipe, didn't I? So that's all fine. I guess I ought to sell those or something. Thank you, Gnombotnik. A little late to that one. But I do, yeah, I appreciate it. Posting that into chat just in case anybody missed that first clip. And thank you again, Queen Claire, for that. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I have that on because I have gotten better and do mostly check after stream to see if anybody clipped stuff, and if so, what. But I kind of like that, that running notification when people do it. It can be, just because the thing is, hasn't exactly been a problem, but I did realize that sometimes people try to clip things in kind of a mean or a malicious way. I certainly don't think folks here are going to do that anytime soon. But just made me, yeah, good to see them as they happen, I guess. Just how I felt about it. For one thing, if I ever do like a really big goof, some terrible big goof, be good to know if folks are getting clips of that. You know, should my green screen suddenly fall down and reveal my intolerable messiness behind me. No, I do need to clean my room up again. And hey, Mecha Stony Viva, welcome back. It's great to see you. How have you been, Kyle? How are things going over there? Wonderful to see an old Brendan. I can tell you at the moment, I'm doing, you know, those usual, crossing off those dailies. And then, I'm gonna be just making a new little pond for myself. Things going pretty well. Hopefully everyone else is doing pretty good too. Well, thank you for that. I'm so glad to hear that. I hope you're having a nice October thus far. Getting your spooks in where you want them. Ooh. Is that one I need? I don't think that is the kind I need, but it's a good looking butterfly. Might as well... yeah, it's just an agrias. Or however one says that. That's another one I don't think I've heard people say in real life. Oh, Mech has been fairly busy with many a family and a fighting game tournament. Oh, I'd be so curious to hear more about that if you want to share. Fighting games are one of those where, like, I realized kind of, like, fairly recently, I mean, really within the last, maybe 5 years or so, that actually I really like fighting games. Like, really quite a lot. But I still haven't, I'm still a complete layman. No, Bob, I'm still, that's a fresh one. I like that one. Yeah. That's like 2 weeks old or something. Thank you, Bob. No, I think fighting games are really neat. And there's a few in particular that I've picked up recently that I just wish I had more time for. Sorry that I say that just constantly. There's so many games I'd be playing if I had, 100 hours in a day instead of 24. I think probably a number of folks here can relate. Days are short, aren't they? Let's see what Gladys is up to here. It actually kind of reminds me. Alright, actually, I just saw there might be a sale on Soul Calibur 6 Season Pass. I might try to pick that up on... Oh, my forehead is, darn it. Sorry, give me 1 second here. This is annoying. Just bothers me when the green screen does stuff like this. Yeah, and that's... Okay, fixed it. She has a little apple hat, yeah, isn't she cute? Gladys is great, actually. Classic soap sweater as well. So Mecha was compiling a list of unusual fighters for an off-brand Smash Bros. Like Jimmy Neutron and maybe even SWAT Cats. There's a SWAT Cats video game? Really? Boy, that's a great idea, Mecha, by the way. I had a similar thought once. I'm sorry, I don't mean to, like, steal your thunder at all in any way. But I think I had a similar thought, just pretty recently. I think Mecha participated. My roommate, has hosted Smash Wednesday, events. And, I do apologize if, for anybody who celebrates, like, Ash Wednesday as a religious holiday and finds that, an insensitive reference. It's, well, no, that's it. Not my event. I didn't name it, not to absolve myself, but we all figured it was okay. But yeah, I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable, but just basically, you know, a Smash Brothers, for fun kind of thing. Invited local friends to come by, and, you know, we have not done that this year, but I think we did it the past 2 years. And, my contribution was to set up, like, the N64, the Wii U, get as many Smashes on as many TVs as possible, basically. And that was how we did it in previous ones, with very much that whole, completely Smash-focused. And I did think, like, wouldn't it be fun to do, yeah, an off-brand version at some point, with all those other platform fighters that have been kind of inspired by the success of Smash Brothers. And the main thing that has kind of held me back from that is not having an easy way to set up and play the somewhat infamous PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, or whatever that was called. It really was like it was meant to be PlayStation Smash Brothers, on the PS3 again. It was just, unfortunately, kind of a miserable game. Hey, Gazebo Kids. Hey, B, welcome. Gonna be lurking, doing some editing. Wanted to say hi. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And good luck with your editing. And thank you for the lurk. Very curious what you're working on, but I always respect the lurk. Hopefully I'll get to see the results of that later. Or possibly it's not for something public at all. I know, in the context of Twitch, usually when I see people talk about editing, I'm very much like, ooh, video editing? You know, gonna be putting something up on YouTube, maybe? But I do keep in mind that, actually, if, you know, just, very much personally, if I was talking about being busy editing, that for me would be, I would be editing, like, papers and stuff, and be very much, something people don't see without a very specific subscription to a publication. So he's working on a very short documentary portrait piece a couple friends made. Oh, that is so cool. That sounds so cool. And Mecha does, yeah, you remember that All-Stars? I played that PlayStation All-Stars once, and I don't mean to rag on it too much. But I played it once in a GameStop, you know, in a demo kiosk or what have you. And did think it was just, I mean, I thought that mechanically it felt bad. I thought that the roster was, like, really lackluster. And pretty much just focused on who had a game coming out. I don't know, it just, sad to see it. It's the kind of thing where I think it would be great if other people did have their own Smash Brothers franchises. You know, there's like so much room for that, I feel like. And hey, Jamie dude, 1234, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the stream. I had this game for 10 days and already put 60 hours into it. Yeah, I can understand that. As long as you're having fun, you know, that's good. And as long as you're eating and sleeping as possible and staying healthy. No, I get that. When I started playing this game, I did get it. I was very lucky to be able to get this at release. I really, truthfully, was not sure at the time that I was going to be able to afford it. But was, in the end, able to splurge. And yeah, that first, like, week or something, I wasn't necessarily playing it very actively every moment. But I would just leave the game... I mean, I did play the game a lot, and I'd also just leave it running sometimes on another screen. Just to watch the sky. Things like that. Lovely game. Hope you're enjoying it, Jamie. Hope you continue enjoying it for a long time, although it really is, like, people do drop off it. People do find it dull or boring after a while, and I think that's quite natural. I'm not gonna get mad at anybody ever for being in here and talking about feeling a little burnt out or tired of things. And Jamie's been playing since the DS. Ah, yes, Wild World. Mecha said probably would have bought a Nickelodeon Smash title if it was ever to be. Could you imagine a Nickelodeon Smash title? That would be incredible. Like, you know, if they really put the effort in to fill out that roster with Nickelodeon characters, that would be... I think that would be pretty hard to... I mean, I think that would really be up there. That could be incredible. You know, Mecha, gosh, I actually picked up the Cartoon Network, Lunchtime Explosion XL something or other. I picked that up on Wii, like, last year, and always meant to try to, like, force a game of that at some point. But if that's not on your list, you might want to evaluate that one. I mean, I'd love to compare notes at some point, Mecha. I don't know if you're actually looking for any thoughts or ideas, but if you are, I might have a few off the top of my head to submit. There's another really good one for Wii that only came out in Japan, but it has no fooling. It has, like, Optimus Prime, Barbie, like Bomberman, and some other characters who I don't think well, you need to be more steeped in, I think, Japanese, like, pop culture to get. But that's an interesting one, that's for sure. Alright, up for submissions. Well, I might definitely be talking to you about that more. It's a really fun field of inquiry. And that's even without, like, and that really is without jumping into kind of modern ones. I feel like I could name quite a few, you know, sort of Smash likes off the top of my head at this point. Brawl Out is one I picked up on Switch while I was sort of waiting for Smash Brothers. Rivals of Ether is one that I have been seeing some really positive things about recently. I'm kind of interested in. I think Shovel Knight's in that one. And there's one other... Oh, Icons, I want to say. Icons Arena, it might be called. I wonder if that one is still around. One or maybe multiple of these, I believe, came out of, like, people who were working on extending Melee as a game. Possibly former, like, Project M developers. I kind of forget the details on that. I have to say I am not one of those people who thinks that Melee is the end-all be-all. I enjoyed Melee a ton, and I certainly will still play it these days, but I'm really much more inclined to play Ultimate myself. Although the thing where, like, people put in modern rollback netcode into, like, so you can play Melee online with, at least in the United States, definitely better netcode. Just a much better online experience, and that's pretty cool. That is quite neat to me. I'm picking everything except what I wanted to. I hate it. Ugh, it's so annoying. Have I just done everything I wanted to do, though? Actually, I think so. I made my little pond. I'm just gonna dunk these into the trash. I'm not gonna bother selling these flowers I picked. Yeah, sorry, I went on such a tear there on Smash games. Hey, Hito Retro Gaming, good morning, welcome on in. How are you doing today? So sorry to have missed your stream last night. I basically, by the time I turned in, I was hoping to catch a little bit of that Mario Galaxy. But I think I was just too late. How did things go last night, Hit? If you don't mind sharing with Ring Fit. And I believe you, if I remember right, you were playing Galaxy before on the Wii, but you're restarting a save file to play in the 3D All-Stars, which is very admirable. I think it's never easy starting a save file over. I mean, maybe if you had just started, but I think that's a good show of will. Becca, yeah, you love that Smash segment. Interested in picking my brain? Ah, excellent. Yes, I'd love to have a full conversation about this, and I hope we get that in soon. I'm just gonna put these down here. I'm actually gonna place them, since I should still be able to grab them relatively easy if I have to head out for a trip. I might put this into my closet. And Hit's making final preps for today's spooky stories. Can't wait to see me on. Yes, I put that on a timer, but I don't think it's been going off. Let me get raise awareness here. I've been trying to get that command in like once or twice a stream, but that is this evening, folks. Set for 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I am sorry for those of you where in time zones where that is going to be just awfully too late, I think. But I hope that those of you will be there. And I think it's going to be a great time. I'm glad to say I think I found... Well, it tells you kind of my state of mind. I earnestly can't tell if it was last night or this morning, but I did find the ghost story I want to tell. I searched through some very, very verified public domain sources, Project Gutenberg, and found like a 120-year-old story or something like that. I've given it one sort of test read in my head, and I'm actually going to go through it once more before tonight to make sure that it is within that what am I thinking? Time limit, that's the one. But I'm really excited for that. Really excited for Spooperween's special tonight. Set an alarm in 20 hours. I think 11 would be for tonight. Right? I think that's 11 hours from now, basically. Unless I'm doing that math quite wrong. Which is possible. It's always possible. And double sure that you have everyone's friend code. Ooh, good point. I'm not sure. Hey, I mean, if now's not a good time for you, Hit, just let me know later, and I will send that to you, no problem. But if it's convenient for you now, here is mine. But again, if now's not a good time, just let me know later. Let me just take a look here quickly. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, I'm just flipping through Discords momentarily. All right, cool. Cool. All right. Is my PC still working? I noticed it looked like my video froze there for a second, and actually, I say that specifically. My PC was doing some. Every now and then, it makes these beep sounds that really do just send terror into me. Like these very, very system level beeps, and everything slows down. And sometimes I think it's like too many USB devices hooked up, which is, I do have a fair number, but they're not, I guess I could unplug a few. No, I think it just, yeah, sometimes I am, as the streaming and overlay stuff get just slightly more complex on my end, I'm noticing my computer is starting to get closer and closer to capacity on that front. Let's put it that way. Which, well, I'm glad I'm focused on streaming Switch stuff and not computer stuff. Hit's off work today. Oh, I hope you have a good day off. I hope you're able to, well, that's good that you've got all that time then for things. Oh, look at these. This would have been perfect for the prize field. Oh, gee whiz. I may still just go ahead and buy all of these numbered tanks for, yeah, I might still just buy these to keep as options. And Mecha's got that morning brain. Def 11 hours, no worries. Oh, I haven't gotten any of these cute round ear animal hats. I'm gonna need all of those as well. All of them. Having accomplished what I want to get done today, though, this is definitely the time where I'll open up and ask chat what you all might like to see on stream for the remaining, 50, well, basically an hour. I thought I might meander, might take a little bit more time to meander, and oh, look at these great designs in here. How lovely. Really appreciate Mika and Pachi putting that Great Kingdoms design up. So Hit's right now setting for Banjo for your earlier stream, and then into Animal Crossing. Awesome. Awesome. It's so been good. Yeah, I can't recommend enough checking out those Hito retro gaming streams. Watching, I have to say, Banjo-Kazooie is a game that I loved as a kid on the N64. but playing that original version now for me, it's a little too much. And I would either need, I think maybe the one on Rare Replay has some changes, some nice quality of life updates, something like that. I would need to play a version like that these days, I think. Did I ever happen across the rest of the Power Gear? Let me check. That's the wrong one. But, in terms of the original, Banjo-Kazooie, it's such a great time watching a professional play through it. You know, good gameplay, good music, good streamer. It's a good combo. Let's see, power armor. I did get the power boots. I've gotten several colors of the power boots here, Mecha. But still only just the one power helmet. Let me know if I can help you out with any of these, though. And if anybody else wants me to look through my catalog for stuff right now, definitely a good time. Can I get a little more water here? And yeah, do you see, I think it's, let me see, is it in this corner? This corner here, where all this green screen mess is? I've tried to fix that a number of different ways. Just see if I move the light up, that's good, but now look around here. Yeah, that's no good. There's lighting. You know, folks, lighting is difficult. And hey, Rubik's, welcome back. Do I have the simple panel? I have a simple panel. Just so you know, there are different colors of those with different color frames, basically. Wait, what? Wait, what? Surely I have a... Is there any way that might be called something else? I was sure I had a simple panel. And hey, holy cow, thank you for that sub, Flamesball. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. You're gonna make Bob dance up there for a while. I really appreciate that. And hold up, I got an emote too? Let me... Hey, I got K-pop TT as well. Me and Doc got the K-pop emotes. That's awesome. 2-in-1. Thank you so much for that, Flamesball, and welcome on in. I'm gonna figure out. I am sure I've had a simple panel. This is kind of staggering me a little bit. I don't understand it. I know somebody's given me one. But welcome, Flamesball. Just so you know, I don't know if you're entirely new to the stream, but I stream Animal Crossing every morning. You can call me Manxalot or Manxer please do use he/him pronouns. This is like my 217th day or something playing Animal Crossing. I love it. Gonna be doing it for a while longer. Oh, it's because I'm in the clothes section. Welp. Sharn. Oh, Sharn. Thank you for that. Well, that would explain it. That certainly would explain it. And hey, Penny30, thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Flames is back. The stream froze on you. Oh, I'm sorry about that. But welcome in. Yeah, just a very quick rundown. I'm Manx. You can call me D as well. That's my in-game name. I stream Animal Crossing every morning. I do some other games occasionally, mostly on the weekend. On the weekends, I've started it's become more of a focus on multiplayer games with viewers, which has been a lot of fun. And I try to get some variety in. Besides, been struggling with that recently, but I do try. And Sharn feels bad for slightly giggling. No, please, please. Laugh uproariously at me searching desperately through my clothes closet for this simple panel. I should be able to find one there, Rubik's. And I'm sorry if you'd prefer me use your in-game name. I don't remember always. But hey, Mir, welcome in. Finished Mir Monster's house. That's awesome. Congrats. I am gonna... it is the part of this stream where I have been opening it up a bit. Did I miss anything else in chat? I do just want to make sure. Rubik's, can you add my friend code? Thought it was called that. Yes. Sorry, Rubik's. Let me get my friend code in chat there again. Mir said there's a story to Mir Monster's house. I thought it looked like it was heading that way. Yeah, there it is. I have one kind of simple panel, the light brown, but it is customizable, as they all are, into the very fun designs here. But yeah, add me as a friend there, Rubik's, and I can send you one of these. And yeah, definitely echoing what Mecca there said. Thank you everyone for the love for the channel. Absolutely, it means so much to me. And sorry, I just want to make... my memory's not great on the short term. I wanted to make sure, again, that I said hello to Penny30. Thank you for joining us today, and thank you again for that follow. Sharn's a little sleep deprived, so you're finding it too funny. You're sorry. No, please, do not feel a trace of guilt for finding humor in the situation. Alright, there we go. We got a few new friends here. Why do you think AC hand nubs look delicious? They do look a bit like, dumplings, I think. They have a somewhat, dumpling appearance, I do believe. Alright. Yeah, update. Okay. Good. Alright, and now I should be able to send this to a friend. Oh, I might have trouble picking you out from this list, though. Yeah, I'm sorry. What is your in-game name there, Rubik's? I am sorry for forgetting. Are you Barrett? I'm so sorry for forgetting. I do my best. It's Sam. Okay. Sammy. Sorry about that. Very sorry for the mix-up. With the pink hair. Here you go. Please do enjoy your simple panels. And Mir thinks of an AC character looking at his nubs and putting it in their mouth. Ooh. Hard to imagine they'd fit, but then again, I mean, we see him just chowing down on coconuts, don't we? So who really knows what the limit is? And okay, I did get some channel rewards there. Sorry, let me catch up on that. And hey, Chroma, good morning. Welcome on in. It's great to see you here. Oh, how am I so far behind on my channel rewards? But Queen Claire got that put a hat on or change current hat. Need to bring some more hats over. I don't remember the last time I've worn this one on camera. My Bonnaroo hat. How much have I talked about Bonnaroo on stream? I don't think a lot. Music festival in Tennessee. I went for like 5 or 6 years in a row and enjoyed it greatly. And then kind of stopped having the money and the time and somewhat the energy to drive to Tennessee and do that whole thing. Loved it though. Some of the like best memories I have. Up there anyway. But Chroma, how are you doing? How are things? Well, and Mir's heading out. You gotta head out early. Well, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And I hope we get a chance to see Mir Monster's house soon. I'm curious about the story and the developments. But have a good one, Mir. I really hope you take care and have a good rest of your day. Let me see you back in here before too long. Whoa, only pre-COVID kids remember music festivals and concerts. Aw. I sure hope that, yeah, it's not going to be too long before folks can enjoy. I mean, you know, like, outdoor concerts are the... Well, it's tough. I mean, here's the thing. I just don't think in the US right now you can have large gatherings, or even maybe small gatherings. And it's going to be a while before that's something that I think will be reasonably deemed safe to do. And Quiggy, hey, good morning. But with a sad note, supposed to see the Decemberists live this year. The Decemberists are, like, very high at the top of my list of... No, sorry, actually, I was about to be a jerk and say I've wanted to see them and never have. I'm actually pretty sure they did play at a Bonnaroo, though. I might have to double check that, but I think I saw them there. Chroma's doing okay, enjoying relaxing down your birthday. Is it your birthday, Chroma? Is today your birthday? Oh my goodness, happy birthday. Either way, either early or late. And sorry, this is probably not quite a birthday present, but let me make sure to get that shout out in there for Chroma, who you really ought to go follow. For the Animal Crossing and the Pikmin. Those are the games I know I've seen on stream. But what better way to say happy birthday than maybe getting on over there and hitting that follow button. Well, there's better ways to say happy birthday, but congratulations. Make sure well, hopefully you can stick around and head into maybe get someone to sing you happy birthday today. It's not my department, sadly. I've thought about trying to sing on stream, and I honestly don't have the confidence. I really don't. I'd like to get there. I would like to get there, but at this point in time, it makes me feel like I'm gonna just burst in the flame thinking about. And I'm sorry, I think Mecca just said, got to head out, take care everyone. Aiming to be there tonight in stream. Take care, old friend. Hey, Mecca, you too. Mecca is, I think I've said it before, but Mecca and I have known each other for about 20 years now. A darn good egg, that one. Hope to see him in chat tonight. And what do I need? A bit more hardwood for that one. And I am sorry about that, Quiggy, though. Gosh, I really am tactless sometimes, immediately pivoting into, oh no, let me say about the time that I saw Decemberists and only barely remember doing it. Tactless. I hope that you either those tickets get honored later, Quigley, or you get, just some other good chance. I've mentioned it a couple of times. I've seen like one virtual live concert so far this year, which was very exciting. I got to see a very small Canadian act that I really would not have the opportunity to go see live otherwise, and I had a lovely time. I thought it was a great show. And then coming up on Halloween, I'm actually planning that day to watch another live virtual concert, and I'm very excited for it. I know it's not the same, and I don't begrudge anybody for, just feeling like it's no replacement for a real live show, but I would say if you get a chance for something like that and it's somebody you're interested in, maybe try it out. And sorry, Hazy View, good morning, welcome. Oh, Quiggy said December's rescheduled for next year, but yeah, yeah. I don't mean to really distress anyone or get too much on kind of dreadful topics, but I think, you know, very specifically around here, I think things are unfortunately going to drag on and for longer than next year. I am kind of myself, when I think about maybe trying to do things, I think about like 2022, personally. And that is me. I don't mean to, well, that is kind of based on also what I hear from, you know. Oh, okay. I can talk more about that, but it's not my intention. I sure hope that it's not too long until people are able to go see the Decemberists or what acts they'd like to. Hazy also has tickets for the reschedule. I sure hope that happens soon and relatively smoothly. So what was the other thing I broke? Did I actually repair everything? How about that? Possibly upgrade the axe, though. I should upgrade that axe still. But I love the Decemberists. I've said it before, I need to catch up on what they've been doing in the last few years. I think the last album of theirs that I properly picked up and listened to might have been The Crane Wife. Maybe it was the one after The Crane Wife. But that's, wait, yeah. What was the one after Crane's Wife? Or The Crane Wife, rather. I'm pretty sure I did pick up that one and listen to it. Hazards of Love, oh, absolutely. Alright, hold on, I gotta look this up real quickly here. This is bothering me. How out of date am I on those folks? Okay, no, I did pick up Hazards of Love, and I'm pretty sure I picked up and listened to The King is Dead. So there's just, yeah, it's just 3 albums over the last 9 years that I need to listen to. So yeah, I'm a little out of date on that one. If I missed, what have I been, oh boy. I was about to ask what I've been doing for the last 9 years, but that is such a... I mean, for one thing, that is about... It's a bit less, but nearly an entire third of my life. And it's also a very long story. I'll Be Your Girl? Okay, I gotta listen to that one. But no, I definitely did listen to Hazards of Love. And I definitely listened to The King is Dead. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, probably still personally, I think my favorite album of theirs is Picaresque, which is the first one I picked up. But I really enjoy those albums. It's like hard for me to call one a favorite a little bit. Boogie thinks generally folk indie bands dabbling in electronic is doomed, but Decemberists and Sufjan Stevens have pulled it off. Oh, I'm kind of glad to have the heads up on the Decemberists. I had no idea they were starting to try that out. And Sufjan, my understanding, going back and looking at, or listening to, I mean, Sufjan's early work, like a lot of his earliest stuff that I have is like experimental electronic music. Which took me a while to get more into. And there's like, I mean, Seven Swans, a fabulous album. There's touches still of that in there. But then, of course, Sufjan really did circle back to that with like his work from Age of Ads after. And I still, the one I have the most mixed feelings about personally is how how Sufjan's songs for Christmas went from being those very, very, like, simple home recording folk songs to becoming, I don't, those later songs for Christmas, I don't listen to with quite as much pleasure. I still love them, but some of that electronic stuff is just not quite the same, like, mood I'm going for. And I'm always willing to give whatever Sufjan Stevens is doing a shot. And Hito, thank you for that host. I really appreciate it. I'm really sorry if I ever miss hosts coming out from people. Partly that is Twitch being a little bit weird about that topic these days, and also I just miss things sometimes, which I'm always sorry about. Let me just check that activity feed quickly, make sure I'm on top of stuff. Did I get that hydrate? I kind of forget. I'm thirsty anyway. But yeah, Iron and Wine is, oh. I guess I'm glad I'm not the only one who, well, I mean, it's good to not feel alone, but Iron and Wine was a band I just loved. And then when they, I mean, it seems, I did not like what that music started sounding like when it wasn't getting, you know, like recorded in a barn. But, I don't know, I kind of appreciated what they were going for with like the very lush, very kind of busy soundscapes. But it was just like so much the opposite of the just the elegance and somewhat minimalism of the music before. And that's tough, you know, because it's like it really could be that later Iron and Wine stuff is what they were wanting to make all along, and that early stuff was more about, you know, just what they could do at the time. But I have to say, after, yeah, I really have stopped paying attention to new Iron and Wine stuff myself. Oh yeah, and I gotta remember to tell folks about that. That followers and new followers, new subscribers, anybody new here, or anybody who just might not know, we do have a secondary channel currency known as Gnome Gold. And you are able to use that to, oh, perfect timing. Thank you for that follow, Steffi Alexandra. I was just explaining. Excuse me. New followers do get 200 Gnome Gold in your pockets, with which you are able to activate a few audio commands if you'd like to. Just some fun ones to add some flavor, or, you know, sometimes people can get some some very good timings with things that are happening on screen. Alright, is there anything else people want from me right now, by the way? To ask a direct question, but any other catalog requests or DIY requests at the moment, or island requests? I've got half an hour here, and I do have things to work on and poke at. Yes, thank you for those demonstrations. I appreciate it. Rockets or rocket lamps or something like those. Sure, Doc, I think I've got a few of those. I think I can send you... I'm actually curious what all colors I do have of the rocket lamps. And then the other, I have throwback rockets somewhere as well. Opal was thinking, ooh, I'll go check. Doc, do you have a preference on yellow or turquoise, or both? Let me know on that one. You like that, that turquoise, I think? Sure thing. It does look rather purple. I wonder what Opal is thinking about, though. I'm gonna have to go ask her. Let me see, off the top, I mean... Yeah, I could do some second character stuff for a couple minutes, that would be quite alright. And where was Opal? I just walked past her, huh? Yeah, hey, what's on your mind? Just thinking about our special greeting. What did it... Yeah, why are they trying to change their good customs? I want to hold on to that one for a while longer, I do. I think it's plenty sophisticated, Opal. Thank you very much. So, sorry, I want one piece of hardwood so that it takes up a spot in my pockets. There we go. I know that I don't know how odd some of these things might seem. And I should, these have stopped falling, haven't they? Like a while ago. I think actually quite a while ago. I don't think I took as much advantage of the cherry blossoms as I wanted to. Was a little bit... Oh, I don't know. I was just thinking so much about Halloween stuff this month, I think. A little bit of a... Just gotta remember I'm in the southern hemisphere sometimes. So let me pull up my ACNH guide here for a second. I know I need to catch a tuna. But also still some bugs. I'm really kind of maddened by this peacock butterfly, to tell you the truth. I think I need to put a whole bunch of blue, purple, and black flowers together somewhere. So you know what? Let's do a little flower time for a couple of minutes. I think I have, yeah, these blue and purple flowers. I've been meaning to move. What guide do I use? So Steffi, I was recommended the unofficial ACNH dot guide. And that is, I got it from the Google Play Store. It works really well. It's a really good app. I think it's available for both iOS and Android. But yeah, the name of it is like unofficial ACNH dot guide. I'm pretty sure. I definitely recommend it. I think it's also just a website as well. You know, for any folks who either don't have a smart device or, you know, might be at their limit in terms of what they can put on there or things like that. I believe the website will also work. And yeah, Chroma vouching for it as well. It seems really, really good. When I was playing New Leaf a lot, I used a guide back then for stuff. And, like, I thought that guide was good. It was like nothing compared to how good this one is. Where am I gonna put these flowers? There must be I must have a better spot for these somewhere. Like maybe around here, actually. Maybe I'll just get rid of all these. Kinda like that idea. And hopefully this will attract some peacock butterflies if we get enough. Those purple, it's purple, black, and blue, is it? Yeah. To get that peacock butterfly. I wonder if that's something, you know, if real-life peacock butterflies actually have that kind of preference. Be a little curious to know about that. And Sharn, your hand hurts from drawing. Oh, do be careful. Repetitive stress injuries are certainly no joke, and they can come up a bit fast on you. Take breaks. I really do recommend taking breaks if you're having that kind of pain or discomfort. And there are also stretches you can do that it might sound maybe silly at first to talk about doing like warm-up stretches for your hands, but I really recommend it. And hey, Mikanpachi, good morning. It's good to see you in here. I was actually just admiring and thanking you from afar for putting the Kingdom shirt up in my Able Sisters. So nice to go in there and see that hanging up. And how's your day going so far? I'm doing a little bit of flower work here. I'm trying to attract peacock butterflies, is the thing. is the quest. I think I don't have enough blue and purple and black flowers clumped together. So I'm trying to just set up a little bit of a honeypot area. Try to bring those peacock butterflies in. And then I need to figure out why, when I did put trash out, it didn't attract any flies. It's a little bit annoying. I might, you know, I probably should have bought some turnips just for that, just to let them spoil. You just woke up, Mikon, and had a weird dream you can't talk about. Ooh. I'm sorry, I think. I mean, weird doesn't always mean bad, but, you know, speaking for myself, when I have weird dreams that I don't feel like I can talk about, they are always unpleasant and always things I kind of want to, get out of my head, frankly. Weird as in NSFW? I gotcha. Yeah, sure. Not safe for stream either then, unfortunately. But you know that. You're making that correct judgment call. Well, I don't know if you keep a dream journal or anything like that, but I've definitely heard recommendations for that. Sharon said, a bird just flew into your window. Oh dear, that's always scary. I hope it didn't startle you too badly, and I hope that the bird is okay, also. And Doc, you are so welcome for the rocket lamp. Really glad to help you out. Really glad to help you out. That button's fine. That's okay. Yeah, I've definitely... I feel like I still have a lot of weird dreams on an ongoing basis. But I tend to have a lot of nightmares. Just a lot of nightmares about tall buildings and also moving a lot. One of those fears makes sense to me. The moving thing is just something I hate to do, and I've had to do it just a ton. But the tall buildings thing is kind of funny to me. I've been trying to figure that one out. I think that's some kind of visual metaphor or something in my head. I am scared of heights. Like, for sure. You know, you put me at the top of a tall building and I will feel uncomfortable. But, like, it's not something I ever have to deal with anymore. It's not something I ever think about day to day. So it's just, like, it's definitely odd to me that I've been having a lot of dreams about that. Dreams about being in, like, an impossibly tall hotel, and, like, you know, just something scary and bad happens with, like... I don't know. Why am I talking about my nightmares now? Alright, Sharn thinks the bird is okay. You fell off your chair, but you think you're okay. I hope so. I certainly hope so. I'm just gonna get rid of these. I'll put that white hyacinth over here because I think it'll look nice. I'm gonna get rid of all of these yellow ones. Yeah, dreams are very odd. Okay. Yeah, that does look better. Now, can we make this even more so? I wonder. I wonder if that's going to be enough purple and blue. Because I do have more around. Maybe, you know, some purple roses would look good over there, actually. So Mikon thinking of that episode of Dave the Barbarian with the unicorn who talks like James Woods. That dream again, the one where you do horrible things to penguins with a croquet mallet. Oh my goodness. I've never seen Dave the Barbarian, unfortunately, but I appreciate that reference. And welcome, Hella Sad Trash. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? And I don't think I've said it today, but I do want to make it clear that folks are always welcome to really kind of talk as little or as much as you would like. A very pro-lurker stream here. You're very welcome to just hang out or chime in. Really up to you. But I value the lurkers. I really think y'all keep Twitch running, frankly. I mean, the streamers do a little bit, and chatters do a lot. But lurkers, I wonder what, like, percentage of Twitch chats are lurkers, actually. And I do mean human lurkers. Of course, when I say lurkers, I do mean. Oh, it was a Disney cartoon, okay. Yeah, I'm, like, out of little... Well, I've got actually a number of animated shows that I've been meaning to catch up on, to tell you the truth. I've been getting really strong recommendations to watch Over the Garden Wall, which I've like sort of been meaning to watch for a while anyway, so I might do that one soon. Also, Craig of the Creek, I think, is another. Infinity Train. They're on my radar, they're on my list. I love animated shows, though. I have definitely, certainly one of those adults you'll see watching kids shows, and I just, you know, always try to keep that, like, fandom appropriate, etc. But man, you know, I love me some DuckTales, some Gravity Falls. What else has been good? OKKO has been great. Steven Universe, of course. And Kipo, The Age of Wonder Beasts, a show that Quiggy thinks is not getting enough love. Thank you for that one. I have been hearing about Kipo. And hey, Hella. Sad Trash. Things are going okay, a little low on energy at the moment. Overall, okay. How am I doing today? I'm glad to hear that you're doing okay, even if a bit low on energy. I really sympathize with that. Most days, I have a pretty similar answer when I come in on stream, which is, I hope not getting too dull for people, but almost every day I can come in here and say, well, I slept badly, I do feel sick, but also I want to be here. I'm happy to be on stream, I'm happy to see the folks who've made it, and you know, all things considered, I'm secure, I'm comfortable, and I'm counting my blessings and privileges. That's probably a longer answer than anybody is really looking for most of the time. But that would be it. That would be a pretty full one. I'm gonna get rid of these hyacinths too, actually. I can definitely shorten that most of the time to kind of... I'm okay. You know, I was wondering if that was Christopher Walken Mikanpachi. I genuinely was with how you inserted gaps into like doing the impression of it. In my head, it sounded very Christopher Walken-y. I am kind of a fan of Christopher Walken's acting, though. I mean, he's a good actor. He's done some great roles. And he has a really good sense of humor is the thing. He genuinely... Oh, Hazy, yeah, I was hoping you would, what's the link? Yeah, I mean, probably Mika and Pachi. What link, though? I'm gonna give you permission, but, I would like to know... Oh, you found... Oh, the clip. That's not a command. That's not how that works. There we go. I could probably make that a command, but at this time, it's not one. But Kipo and the Age of Wonder Beasts. Quiggy, where is that available? Is that on Netflix? If you don't mind me asking. But I'm glad you saw that clip there, Hazy. I wish I had like a little bit more of a segment prepared for that this morning, but I had just enough time to get that Discord overlay set up in time. All right, nice. That's okay. That's a 4-minute clip. I will watch that. Thank you for linking that. There, Miko and Pachi. I'll check that out. Only the scenes with a horse. Okay, gotcha. And yeah, I love getting recommendations for new shows, particularly animated ones. But I do watch. I mean, I try to. I do try to watch a lot of different things. The one thing I do have a very hard time with making myself pay attention to is like nonfiction or documentaries, docuseries, stuff like that. I tend to want to pay more close attention to those, and that is just a lot of the times when I'm putting stuff on to watch. I'm just generally not giving it like 100% of my attention, you know? I don't think I needed to open this at all. And Quickie said, yes, it is Netflix. And okay, Hazy's actually crying. Alright, I'm so glad. So glad somebody gets my japes and jests. So Hito says for Spooperween, The Haunting at Hill House and The Haunting at Bly Manor. Don't spoil Bly Manor, only on episode 8. Ah, no worries. There are actually only 9 episodes, so you're quite close. Which did surprise me. I mean, I like... It is one of the things that I think is actually quite good about the new time of television shows being produced specifically for streaming services, is that shows don't have to be really artificially constrained to like a hard, 22 minutes, 44 minutes, and everything has to be like 6 episodes or 13 episodes or 22 episodes. These are like kind of, not mandatory in US television, to be specific. I know it does work differently other places, but in US television, it's kind of it's a pretty firm format that things usually end up falling into. And I think it's been very good for the artistic medium of television that now, thanks to like Netflix and other streaming services producing their own original content, but folks can make TV shows where like you don't have to worry about having a commercial break at the right time every now and then, and you don't have to worry about the episode being exactly this long every time, and you don't have to worry about the season being so many episodes every single time. I just think that flexibility, I just think it's been really good for the like storytelling potential, honestly. But I will only say that I enjoyed myself watching both The Haunting at Hill House as well as The Haunting at Bly Manor. I marathoned through both those in the last like 3 weeks, I think. Maybe the last 2 weeks. Ooh. I've been watching a lot of television. And Sad Trash says, what would you like me to call you, by the way? If I can call you something for short. Sad? Trash? Ooh. Wait, you let me know what you'd like to be referred to as. I will go with Sad Trash for now. I got a headache, sleep wasn't the best for you last night, so just a whole sleepy mess. I know that one. Yesterday was one of those really unpleasant days where I woke up with a headache, and it didn't go away for hours, until I finally gave in and took some ibuprofen. And I count myself very lucky that, I get kind of a fair number of... I mean, I get headaches like semi-regularly. Not too often anymore. But pretty much always I can take like one over-the-counter ibuprofen. And that really, it does wonders for me most of the time. Call you Hella if that's cool with me? I think so. I'm borderline uncomfortable with it because it's borderline not family friendly. In most cases where I speaking myself, I would transform it in my mouth to hecka Sad Trash, to tell you the truth. But as a name, I think, think it's okay. I think I'm going to be okay with it. And, you know, it's... I think we're going to escape with that one. HST? That's a thought as well. But hey, Rob Games, welcome on in. Thank you so much for that follow. Glad to see you here in stream. Just so you know, I'll give you the really quick version. I'm Manxlot. You can call me Manxer D. Use he, him for me, please. I do stream Animal Crossing every morning. Let me get this in chat again, so folks, make sure that you are aware. Please do give a follow to Hito Retro Gaming there. I will be on stream tonight on his channel with some other very special guests who you will not want to miss if you can make it. We're going to be telling some spooky ghost stories around a campfire. And I don't know what other folks have planned, but I'm quite excited to give it a try. I've never told a ghost story myself. I've never done it. I've read them. What actually I quite would have liked to have found is when I was a small Manx. My dad gave me, he used to take business trips at some just different parts of the world, right? And he brought me back at some point when he was going to the Philippines. He brought me back a book of Filipino ghost stories. It was fascinating to me. It was like the kind of thing I really... I mean, I was like, not exactly a scaredy cat, but kind of a scared... I was and am a sensitive person, I guess, is a fair thing to say. And I don't think I would have read a thing of like spooky stories if there weren't kind of that international aspect to it, and that sort of unknown cultural aspect to it. And it was just so interesting, like ghost stories in a culture that has just like a completely separate tradition of that stuff is fascinating to me almost always. And Sharn's got a dash to class. Oh, I hope it's a good one. Take care, Sharn. Hope you have a good day. And thanks so much for stopping by. Mikon said you're not making it today. Don't have a scary story, at least not long enough. You might try to make one up. Mikon Pachi Original. See, I admire that a lot. I did know the only way I was going to get through it was going to be finding a story that somebody else had written. And that's why I went to Project Gutenberg and started going through these. Again, they are public domain. The story I found is well over 100 years old, and that fortunately means that it is completely 100% in the clear to both perform, reproduce in any fashion, adapt in any manner, and make any kind of money that well, in this case, that Hito might want to make up off it. Public domain's wonderful. Oh, Hito likes to say them slowly. Yeah, that's, I am going to be trying to do probably the most, kind of the most drama I've ever done. I love reading stuff out loud, though, so I am so excited. It's been, I've said it only a couple times, I think, but it is something that I'd really like to get on stream as maybe a regular segment at some point. But I'd love to do a story hour or hours where I read through some old free stuff that I can, you know, legally and ethically monetize. I like started sort of trying. I mean, I really have had this idea for years, for a number of years now, of doing just reading over Twitch. One of these days I'm gonna set that up, but tonight I think is gonna be a really fun kind of test. So Hito's story is based on a true story. That's very fun. It's very cool. Yeah, you know, if I tried to come up with one on my own, I could. I guess my dad did tell me one or two, you know, ghost stories that happened to him kind of thing, but I don't really remember them well enough to try to build on them, I think, or retell it. He had like one good spooky one too. I really wish I had written my dad's stories down that he told me or something. And both my parents, I really wish I had recorded or written a lot of that stuff down. Oh well. But I really don't have any scary stories myself. I've never had anything, really spooky happen to me. That I remember, anyway. Writing in a note card now. Excellent. Sounds like inspiration has struck. Is there... I mean, there is like a gap there, I think, but let's plop this down here. And Hazy's gonna try to tell a scary story from when she was little. You need to ask your dad about a few details, or Marzi if she's awake. She will be. She is not right now. Hazy has probably been able to guess that by the absence of our Marzi moderator. But she's been getting some extra sleep in the mornings, and that's, you know, that is something that I'm just really so sincerely happy when people are able to. And there is a factor of like, well, I can never sleep in, so I will vicariously live and be happy for those of you who get that extra time in bed. And here's the thing, I know for her, and like most often with other people as well, it's, you know, it's not actually like, ooh, yay, snuggling in for more sleep. It's like, oh, had a bad night, was up late, stressed out, and wasn't able to get out of bed. So, I know it's not necessarily the luxurious thing that it seems like in my mind. My goodness, I'm so excited to hear people's stories tonight. So excited. I found out that the short story that The Haunting of Bly Manor, or the story that The Haunting of Bly Manor is based on, is a public domain story. I came across that while I was looking for material, but it's you know, quite long, too long to get into. I think I found something good though. As I said, I just read through it myself once so far, but it's a little different. It's a little different from many ghost stories, and I found myself quite intrigued by it. I wanted to know how it ended, you know, which I think is a bit of a crucial factor. But how do we... Alright, what all attracts flies? Let me look this up. I'm trying to set these like insect traps up for myself. Boots, tires, cans, used fountain fireworks. Okay. I know I've got some fountain fireworks. I have to end the stream in 1 minute here. Sorry, I normally give a little bit more of a heads up as time starts coming up. But I will be ending and heading on out of here in the next minute. I will be back tomorrow. I shall be back tomorrow with more Animal Crossing. And of course, I do hope to see a lot of people tonight. And yeah, just to be clear with folks, at this point, like, unless Hito tells me that he wants or needs me to be streaming that biz, I am going to just host Hito's stream on my channel. So if you want to watch tonight, I mean, you should go directly to Hito Retro Gaming on twitch.tv. You can also come here, and I'll have it hosted. So hopefully that'll just make it very easy for folks to tune in. Alright, so let's hope we catch some flies now with that. But that was a 10 a.m. bell. And I have to go. But thank you, folks. This has been a pretty lovely morning for me. Nice to do a solo island day once in a while. And it's really nice to have people still, like, stick around and hang out and chat and all that. Lovely, lovely morning so far. Let me get this ending screen up, and for folks who can and want to stick around, we will be getting that raid in there. I just did my 100th raid, by the way. Got one of those Twitch Chivos for it, which is kind of satisfying. I've been on Twitch for like 110 days or something, I think, like that, so at least I've been pretty good about those raids. Aw, but thank you so much, everybody who came by. Thank you so much, B. Good, again, can't wait to... I mean, good luck with your video editing. Hope that's something I get to see at some point. But take care, everyone. We are going to head into Queen Claire 101. The loveliest, most majestic, most rulingest member of the kingdom, our streaming collective. And I think, if I remember right, Wednesdays are a community day, which means some fun multiplayer games later on. That is on me if I'm forgetting or mistaken, but I will be there for really the rest of the day to hang out and moderate. So please do take care, everyone. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope I see you later.